Assalamu alaikum, my lovely sisters of the world. Greeting you from my screen to yours. I'm Iman, and my channel is all about elegance, fashion, etiquette skills, modesty, and most importantly, femininity. By the grace of Allah, I will be linking most of my feminine topics with Islam and what lifestyle it recommends for a woman. No matter your faith, you can join in and learn, without a doubt. So, what is modesty anyway? Here is a brief rundown. So, modesty, as the Oxford Dictionary defines it, is as behavior, manner, or appearance intended to avoid impropriety or indecency. In other words, the action of behaving or dressing so that you do not show your body or attract specific attention from anyone. In Islam, modesty is primarily ruled for women and, including men, all the same. There are many things in Islam that teach and humble a person regardless of their gender to act and behave and therefore dressing accordingly to their beliefs, simply through modesty alone, and this also represents a state of purity as well. As a woman is asked to reserve her beauty, it is expected of the man to lower his gaze regardless of her attire, and then vice versa. An example of modesty is when you cover yourself in areas you wouldn't want to attract from others because you don't want to show off your body and therefore remain decent.
Sure, I'm decent.
Modesty is a way of speaking, interacting, behaving, dressing, and is even found in your gait. In the modern society of today, a woman has always been looked upon as just another object for men. Why should one display one's unique beauty for unwanted eyes to easily have access to? You can feel the extra respect coming your way after opting for a more modest wardrobe. This is mainly because automatically people take you more seriously and pay attention to you and not your outlook. As a result, this makes you feel protected and confident when you step into the world. You'll realize how one can be accepted, noticed, and end up interacting with ease with others when their true self is more appreciated, rather than only your body being the controlling factor that everyone easily labels you with the moment they view you. Modesty is a versatile concept that doesn't end only on attire, but also the way you display yourself and the quality of being moderate when discussing one's own abilities, accomplishments, or even value. Remaining reserved builds mystery and extends your personal value into living a more comfortable, free, and non-problematic lifestyle.
And a lady should be modest.
Yes, a lady should be modest.
Alrighty, so now let's move on to the modest attire and connect it with femininity. Number 1. Attire do's and don'ts. Or in other words, the immodest, ill-flavored, indecent numbers to run the opposite way from.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Sheer and or figure hugging or tight clothing. Anything that appears similar to the body shape or reveals the shape and structure of the body. Straying away from SEXY items and styles or imitations. Don't contradict your looks when you are hoping to achieve a more feminine and modest style. Examples can be sheer fabrics, cutouts or fake cutouts or rips as a stylish look or a distressed look, lace or over-the-top non-functional high heels, masculine styles and cuts. Refrain from wearing oversized and baggy clothes, as these also imitate the clothing of men, which is highly the opposite of what we're trying to achieve. Some trends also fall under the imitation of non-Muslim women, so keep this in mind too when you're shopping as well. Run the opposite way from today's trends and high fashion stores and items/outfits, such as Forever 21, Fashion Nova, Suzy Shear, Ardeen, etc. I'm sure you've heard of them all. Neon or orange, please. Need I say more? Or really any other color that doesn't suit you or your skin tone. There will indubitably be a video dedicated to color and its applications, so no need to worry about that.
Sure. A great opportunity squandered? Absolutely. A crushing blow? Yes. Will I get over it? No. But life goes on. Not for me.
And my favorite part, the do's. Do offer more coy and reserved, lengthier, non-revealing clothing. This does not mean baggy. As mentioned before, it appears too masculine. Drape yourself in colorful and rich quality fabrics with fine stitching, structure, and build. Make sure your clothes fit and complement your body types, yet do not draw attention to obvious areas that should be concealed. As long as they don't show your entire body structure, it's all good. Choose classic and feminine and sophisticated designs and silhouettes that will ultimately make you achieve a more modest look. Opt for colors in a pair with all color scheme. These include beiges, nudes, whites, if used tastefully of course, light pinks with a neutral undertone, browns, black, navy, subtle light gold, eggshell, or even ecru for a softer and feminine style. Other richer colors are also important depending on your skin tone, but those special colors are for later. Learn to accessorize. This is a key to the utmostly feminine, classic, and modest looks. Amazingly, there's no backfire in silver or gold bling on the fingers to add the important oomph to the look. Number 1. The epitome of modesty. The noble niqab. Apart from its social, sartorial, and stereotypical eyebrow-raising fright, this piece is undoubtedly the utmost authentic and well qualified for complete modesty that provides true coverage and reflects decency in the gait when worn. Consider this your free pass if you're out of styling ideas, because this provides all the coverage and freedom a girl will ever need. As it is the easiest piece to wear stylishly with some cute shoes, a matching quality bag, just to add it for a feminine touch. The mystery and feminine aura you will release naturally will help you act and behave in a more modest and decent manner. Apart from everyone adopting the style of dress due to the pandemic, is all the more reason to just adopt this dress and be free. Unique in its name and particular structure being the veil, it is definitely an item of pure courage, muslimah vibes, freedom, mystery, and of course, modesty. Remember, sisters, if there's will, there's a way, and you will never know how styling the niqab can change you in wonderful ways you've never imagined, internally and mentally. The niqab is a security blanket if you can wear during any time of the day, plus it comes in many colors, styles, and designs that you couldn't possibly ask for more. A round of applause to the ladies that wear this, looking completely fabulous as well. Shoe galore choice of heels, excluding the stiletto, flats or mules depending on occasion, comfortability and style, henna, rings, bracelets, manicured, moisturized nails, dainty and flowy fabrics. Steer towards more light-colored fabrics that suit your skin tone and most importantly your eyes. Keep your eyebrows well groomed and natural, and refrain from wild arches, and eye kohl looks good on everyone. Everyone. Don't forget that it's sunnah of our beloved Prophet ﷺ, so all the more reason to embrace it. Lovely clothes are very important to wear as a kept and well-groomed girl. Look fab, be a doll, but a modest doll that is aware of the thin line in dressing etiquette in the modern world, remaining in guidelines because of how much you respect and are aware of yourself and others around you. Women do dress up neatly for themselves, and although it may seem as though they are dressing for men, this is only proven so when women dress a certain way that attracts what clearly would attract or interest the male eye.
Take it easy.
Men are visual creatures, correct, maybe even more than women at times, but this should only humble us even more from being extravagant or unrefined. And when women do adhere to specific men's likings or visual desires, so to speak, they then pay attention to them in the way a noble and elegant lady shouldn't be associated with, let alone attract. Enter body language, gait, and eye contact. Number 2. True freedom in versatile fabrics. The affluent abaya, jilbabs, cloaks, or even shawls. The importance and impact the abaya has on a sister's character and mannerisms. The wonderful effect of finally experiencing true freedom in a complete garment that comes with ready-made confidence, grace, and modesty, both ways. In acting, they say, when you look the part, you act the part. That's why each play or theater is incomplete without its plastic props or a little DIY gemmed paper crown to help old Princess Sally get into the groove with her crown that will cultivate in herself royalty and grace to fashion the best performance and therefore act accordingly. In the same sense is where we bring in the royal jilbab or abaya, whatever is nearest and most suitable for the needs of sheathing and environment, of course. The abaya. A vesture that is a full-length outer garment excluding the hands, feet, and face, that is most optimal and sufficient and easiest to adapt to in any environment, climate, or location. Just a smidge similar to the jilbab, the abaya has some slight more leeway in adding more accessories and pizzazz, if you will. Full coverage does not have to look dowdy and matronly. There are ways to look feminine and refined, yet modest at the same time. We should be grateful we are girls. So wouldn't it be sorrowful if we just threw our intelligence out the window by looking bland? The trick is, highlight your femininity, but look modestly, correctly, so this entire thing doesn't lose its purpose. Here, bracelets, rings, henna, nose stud, very optional and or traditional, a fab shoe of choice, chic sunglasses, sleek quality handbag, well-groomed nails and brows, quality and complementing hijab in color and fabric. Remember, not too thin and non-stiff material that is comfortable and blends in with your abaya and doesn't overpower anything else going on. And a minor addition of some kohl, dark eye kohl, natural healthy brows, and a lash lift or your run-of-the-mill or your humble eyelash curler, done professionally or with a steady hand at home. And voila! Side note, any other fabrics of choice are encouraged due to their high femininity and delicate feel. Silk, cotton, linen, chiffon, cashmere, viscose, jersey, very, very comfy in, rayon, satin, leather, fur, wool, tweed, or taffeta. Refrain from lace, since this fabric is infamous for its meaning, fishnet or cutout designs, ripped or distressed designs on jeans, patches on jeans, etc., etc. Pristine prints, feminine patterns to lean towards, florals, obviously, polka dot, vintage dainty frills, paisley, pin dots, so retro, and plaid to start off with, and then gingham, very versatile, tartan, glen check, mainly for academy-based places, i.e. your school, uni, college, student council, board of directory, dean, or secretary, it all applies. Patterns that'll indubitably clash. Cartoon prints, that is, Minnie Mouse, Betty Boop, Hello Kitty, any kind of animal, anything with a face. Boyish cartoon characters like Trucks, Alien, Mike Wazowski. Aztec print, as well as galaxy print, is something this generation sadly has, but needn't wear. Chevron is also synonymous to this. Arabesque, tribal, OG, kaleidoscope are only for iftar parties, Eid, or other correct setting special occasions. However, if this print holds cultural value to you, then ignore this step and move on to the next. Buffalo/flannel print. Please check it out this instant, regardless of your Canadian nationality. Wear a pin with the flag instead if you're feeling patriotic. Animal print. Accessories are always cute and fun, also very Mediterranean, also very DNG. But don't go out buying cheetah pants or a jacket or anything. I adore all animals and their unique prints Allah so uniquely chose for each mammal that blends in with their environment so wonderfully. But cow/tiger print? Why, oh why, is this a trend? Checkerboard. Very 70s and hippies come to mind. A feminine classy lady doesn't pop into mind when you see this. Choose houndstooth instead. Forever a classic. Camo. Very army vibes, very not so feminine. Vertical stripes, particularly the thin ones. All sisters under 5'4" get a pass for this one. Everyone must skip any horizontal stripes, especially if they are wide. If anyone is new here, then checks and stripes never go. Opulent everyday wear. The essentials of a modest and feminine wardrobe is a dainty, subtle pep to your look. Mix and match dainty and soft jewelry items or vintage pieces with the staples of your modest wardrobe for a total chic look. Pair black bootcut or straight-cut jeans for local casualties with a full-sleeved, flowy thigh-length top with dainty thin rings, a classic sleek watch, or maybe even a darling brooch which is so incredibly overlooked today and everyone forgot about its opaque elegance. Other dearest pieces to include carefully, remember, not all, because it can reach borderline tacky and overrated. Too much bling can not only clash with a feminine ensemble, but also attract attention towards you, almost like a hey look at me sign. This goes against the rules of modesty and performs a tactless taste in dainty, classy adornment. Steer towards minimalistic jewelry or other necessary items. Here's a list of a bunch of accessories you can add to your look for more emphasis in your feminine outfit. Let's go over them once more, shall we? A sleek and elegant watch in rose gold, silver, or light gold. A sophisticated brooch of soft and delicate shapes and styles. Gold anything is encouraged because remember the hadith. Gold jewelry is the exclusive articles for women only, and men who wear this are accursed because they are imitating the appearance of women. So embrace this opportunity to steer towards gold more, especially if you have a warmer skin tone. A darling side bag, an opulent satchel, or a 2000s inspired shoulder bag, or a neutral print or color zip tote bag for on-the-go sisters. A non-chimey, jingly charm bracelet, or a little dearie gold cuff, or a thin diamond bangle, or a thin strap, however you please. Add some gems, or beads, or jewels, or pearls. It all looks very posh if you're minimalistic. Remember, less is often more. A go-to timeless black cat eye, or tortoiseshell, oval, or round sunnies. Tiny nose studs over nose rings. That's all I have to say. Anklets are cute, as long as there's no noticeable sound involved, as this is a sign of tabarruj. And speaking of tabarruj, I will be going into more depth on this topic, so there will be a video soon about that as well, inshallah.
But maybe the best any of us can do is not quit, play the hand we've been given, and accessorize the outfit we've got.
Skip the long thin heels, any sort of necklace for when you are out and about, any new trendy items that don't coincide with the things mentioned on this list, anything that draws unnecessary attention like jingles or extreme bling, hats, intense makeup, unnatural makeup. Hats make no sense atop a hijab. If you haven't joined the hijab, it's then very endearing and sophisticated looking. Something so ladylike about a woman covering her head in some way. But moving on, please refrain from any horrible color that looked good on no one.
I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and gay.
Conclusion.
I feel pretty, oh so pretty, that the city should give me its key.
A very, very necessary sidebar. Please forgive if any of my words or opinions or tone of voice even hurt you, or something sensitive was discussed. something that you don't agree with is only and only your opinion, and I respect that opinion. My opinions about true, elegant, feminine, modest dressing, which also, ironically, also falls perfectly under the Islamic law of how a woman is expected to be dressed. The goal is never to criticize or taunt or hurt anyone on the way that they dress and how they choose to display themselves. This is only a video for the ladies that don't have any kind of inspiration nowadays to look up to when they actually do want to dress correctly, modest, and feminine. Thank you for watching and have a blessed day, inshallah. Wa alaikum assalam, sisters. Yours truly, Iman, humbly signing off.